Hey, what's up guys? This is Dave from 82 Infinity Media here. It's been a while since I've done any product reviews or put any content up. That is because I recently moved from LA to Texas, Austin to be exact. So I'm officially an Austonian, Texan, at least Texan for sure. And so relocated, moved around a little bit, changed my place where I shoot content, make music out of, so it'll look very different in here as well. This room will be like my content creation, music / gaming content / possibly guest room too. We'll see. But either way, I wanted to pause for the cause today and share with you guys a really cool tool that I've been using for shooting videos, and I'm going to continue to use because it's so easy to use. And that's going to be an actual wireless smart air mic system from Icon Audio called the AirMic Pro. You know, I've been using a Rode Micro, I think it's called, a Rode microphone for my main microphone for my cam audio. So right now, actually, my talking head cam or cam A is utilizing that actual microphone, and then my overhead cam is utilizing the onboard microphone as well. So hopefully it'll be kind of cool to maybe even give you guys a difference, and you can hear the difference between the overhead cam, the talking head cam from the Rode microphone, and also the Icon mic. So the reason why I want to share is because, well, two things. A, I think this guy retails for like 140, 150 bucks, and you get 2 lavs. You're not, it's crazy. You're not spending time like matching channels and like, you know, having to, you know, do all this kind of setup stuff. Out of the box, they automatically pair. You can control everything you need from the actual receiver, and you get everything you need in the box, and it's ready to rock and roll. Let's just jump into it real quick. I won't take too long to talk about the video, to talk about the actual product in the video. Let's see what we got. So box is here. I've already kind of unboxed my stuff. I've been using it already, so I'll move this guy to the side. First things first, you are going to get your this really cool case. The case, very much similar to like AirPods. It's a charging case. So you will charge the case via USB-C, and that charging case will then keep your receiver and your transmitters or your lav mics charged, okay? Super, super simple, super straightforward. Pop it open. As you can see, these guys are red, which means they're right now charging. They're not actively on. The one thing I love about this receiver though is that this receiver is a touchscreen, and it's super easy to navigate and go through. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Outside of getting the charging case, the 2 receivers, and the actual transmitter, you do get a couple cat nippers. These come in handy. You'll always use these guys to make sure you're wind guarding from like ambient wind, that kind of stuff. Even down now to, you may hear a ceiling fan right now in this audio that's just out of frame. It is hot in Texas. That ceiling fan is not gonna be turned off. It's gonna have to just stay. But hopefully you'll hear the difference between the Rode mic and the actual Icon mic when I switch them around. You do get the standard 3.5mm connector cable, which is TRS, right? Tip ring sleeve. This will connect your receiver to your camera body and have that record the audio, okay? The cool thing about these though that I love is that if you like to make your content on the go with like your phone, instead of using like your phone audio for your iPhone or Android or whatever, you can utilize these lav mics and record that audio into your phone, have much better quality audio. So if you're out here grabbing some hot tube content, it can sound flawless. So you do get like a Type C to Type C, because again, the transmitter is going to be a USB Type C connector. So you get Type C to Type C if you're rocking that kind of connection. And then you also get a Type C to Lightning if you're rocking the iPhone connection as well. So you have the ability to plug this guy into your receiver, should I say, into your phone, your computer. You can utilize these lav mics for presentations, utilize them for conference calls as well. It's not just for your camera, which I think is phenomenal for 140, 150 bucks, okay? But let's just kind of jump in here real quick. So, okay, I'm gonna grab the receiver. Again, it pops on. Icon Audio shows on the screen. Right now, I actually have it set for plus 10 dB. This is what I had it set last time. It will remember the setting. I'm gonna go ahead and navigate out of this though. Let's swipe out. perfect. So it's a swipe menu. I'm pretty sure it probably will work with like those like little touch gloves if you like wear gloves or like, you know, utilize a stylus or whatever when you're creating or shooting content. If you have to like do some adjustments, if you have that little felt tip finger glove, it should still work as well. But right now I'm just rocking old plain Jane's hand fingers. Track mode, jump in there, touch screen. You can utilize this, a few different track modes on this guy, which is great. You could do an actual merge to mono, which is gonna basically make every channel mono and then have that channel sit center. Or you can have it be a stereo pair and you basically have your first receiver be on the left, second receiver be on the right, that kind of stuff. Hope you can see that there. Let me put it a little higher, yeah. So, but for this case, we're gonna stick with mono. We want everything to be down the center. When it comes to the audio, we're gonna go back. Let me swipe up. There we go. You do have the ability to do a mode select. These mode selects are clutch. If you're indoor, outdoor, or if you're in a noisy environment, they do have different algorithms that will help with the noise cancellation. I think these work really, really well. In this case, I've been using indoor quite a bit. I haven't done too much outdoor shooting with these guys. Maybe I'll do some outdoor content and shoot and let you guys hear how they sound to kind of compare between now and then. So that's that. Then from there, we also have, I'm gonna screw through, the transmitter settings. I can actually adjust my transmitter gain here as far as the output goes because I can monitor my audio out via the headphone out here, which is clutch. That allows me to see how the actual source audio sounds directly from the transmitter, what's being transmitted to my camera body before it hits the camera body, right? And then obviously the output here will then go to the camera body to merge with the actual video. So this will be your 3.5 millimeter connected to the camera body, and this would be your 3.5 millimeter connection to your headphone outs to monitor what the thing, what the actual the source is or the people talking into the microphone sound like, right? I could also do noise cancellation here as well. Haven't done too much of that. I've been just rocking the indoor. It's been working flawlessly with the cat nipper. I love it. Receiver volume. So I can adjust that as well. Again, I can turn the monitor volume level up and also the record gain up as well. So if someone's really quiet or both sources are really quiet, I can actually adjust the receiver gain up to actually record hotter. In my opinion, I think it's always better to record a little bit lower. You don't want to be too hot. Obviously, you'll have like some really distortion there if it's too loud or clipping. But you don't want to be too low. I think plus 10 is a good spot, to be honest, on this guy. I'm kind of a loud speaker anyway, but I think standardly like plus 10 is pretty solid. But again, you could always like adjust to what you see fit and kind of like play around with it, right? You can do your phone speaker volume. You can do settings for the receiver. You can link the devices. You can do like the brightness, all that kind of stuff. Won't dig into that because that's not really what I'm talking about today. And then my serial number of my device. So super, super easy, super, super simple. Now at start, as you can see, I am merging you probably can't tell. Let's get closer to that. Okay, so I'm merging my audio with a little mono merge sound. I have my indoor settings set, right? It's a little bed there. So visually easy to know what I'm doing. I'm merging my audio to mono. I have my indoor settings set. And then from there, I have my plus 10 dB on both receivers. I can simply, if I want to adjust that, I can simply touch the receiver. Let's go back. Will it let me? Okay, let's go back. I know where I can adjust that here. Swipe. My hand's a little bit, swipe left, excuse me. I'm still learning all the gestures, but swipe left. I'm gonna go ahead and come over to the transmitter gain, which is gonna be my lab gain, and then I'll tap here and then I'll adjust it. So I'll bring this down to 0, kind of show you, and then I'll tap number 2 and I'll bring number 2 down to 0. So one thing you have to do for this guy is that I do notice that like for the touchscreen, you don't have to apply pressure, but it works the best if you have a constant connection of the skin to the screen. So like what I mean by that is like a quick brushing swipe doesn't always like take the menu away or go to the next menu. You have to kind of have like an actual constant connection to the screen. You see how like that just worked flawlessly. whereas like a blushing stripe kind of is weird. So like sometimes the brushes work, but you kind of just keep a consistent connection of skin to screen, it works flawlessly. Just something that, I'm just calling that out. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back to transmitter number 1. I'm gonna go ahead and up my gain back to about a 10. We'll go, let's say 12. And then I'll come back. I'll go to transmitter number 2 because I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to get this going. Number 2. So now both are set to 12 dB gain, okay? I'm going to plug in my 3.5 millimeter outs, and I'm going to do a swap of the mic mid video. So it'll probably go silent for a second, and then it'll pick back up once my transmitter reconnects, but let's do it right quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this guy. I'm gonna slide this out. I'm gonna go ahead. Also, this is going to be a cold shoe mount. So I'm gonna go ahead and mount this in my cold shoe mount. And I wanna show you guys, I'm doing this on purpose this way, without any kind of like, without any movie magic, because I want you guys to be able to hear the difference. I think you should now be hearing me through this microphone, Greens Go. And if you didn't hear me before, I was rocking the Rode Video Go mic, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and throw my cat nipper on just to make sure I don't get any of the ambient sound from the ceiling fan. Cool, so right now you should be listening to this mic, plus 12. I'm gonna go ahead and clip this onto my shirt. And I should be coming through pretty loud and clear now from the AirMic system. And I went ahead and plugged the cat nipper on, no problem, it's connected. I tend to not wanna, I don't go on the neckline because I get this proximity effect. I'm a bigger guy too, so maybe it could be like just my head and chin's big, but like, regardless of like your size or stature, I feel like when it aims straight up to the neck or to the chin, you get this proximity effect that kind of blocks out the audio, which is why you'll see some folks like strapped to connect to the head, like their cap, or they'll connect to like their like a polo shirt, if you will. They'll slide in this way. This really picks up audio really clean, really well, and I'm pretty sure you should hear the difference between the video micro Rode mic and this particular lav mic. It should sound night and day. The indoor AuD'oe for this is clutch. All I hear is myself. You should only hear me really, and it should sound really clean. Now, to show you guys how easy this really is, I'm gonna go ahead and pull all, actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep this guy on for a second. I'm gonna take the cat nipper on number 2 for transmitter number 2, right? I'm gonna connect it to number 2. All right, I got it on to number 2. I'm gonna pop off number 1. I'm gonna plug. Let me go ahead and plug in my cat nipper. And now I should have number 2 audio. It should be working flawlessly. I'm gonna go ahead and clip it back on, and I should be hearing number 2 transmitter audio. These automatically sync. They're smart wireless microphone, lav microphones. I didn't do any channel setting. I didn't do any pairing. These pair flawlessly, perfectly out the box, super easy to use, super straightforward. Icon Audio, you did your thing. For the price point, the value is there, the ease of use is there, and this will be my go-to lav from now on, unless someone beats them out for the price, and I don't really see that happening at the moment. There are other good options out there. They are a bit more pricey, but from what I found in the Icon, the actual the AirMic Pro system, it's top notch. So thank you guys for watching. I look forward to giving you guys more content. Please comment and let me know what you think about the audio switch. If you can hear the difference in the audio between the original microphone and the AirMic Pro system, let me know in the comments. Also, I might do an outdoor video to show these guys as well. But either way, this will be my audio capturing microphone source, or system should I say. So look forward to utilizing it moving forward. Hope you guys enjoyed the content for today. As always, be good to each other and stay focused. Peace.